fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. I feel badly about stopping because it's so beautiful what you're doing. We love to, everybody in the room is feeling what a pleasure it is to hear that. It's such a high level of playing. And at your stage to play as beautifully as you do, I mean, your reputation has already spread, and now I know why. I'll tell you a story, because they may be saying, well, what could he possibly add to that? And I'll tell you a very interesting story. When I was a student, about your age, I was studying with a very great cellist called Casado. Do you know Gaspar Casado? Right. And I traveled with Gaspar Casado all over. We lived in Italy and in Florence. I spent 5 years with him, and I traveled with him. And he played many, many, many concerts. And one day, he was playing a Dvorak concerto. And he was playing like a pig. It was just awful. And you know, I was a hot young cellist, and I think the maestro's playing like a pig. And then, because he didn't practice all the time, and he was a great cellist, maybe the greatest who ever lived, I don't know, could be. But he didn't practice, and so sometimes he didn't play well. And so he was playing terribly. And I looked at my next door neighbor, and tears were streaming down her face. And I was 16, actually, I remember. I wasn't as old as you. I was 16 years old. And I remember saying to myself, oh, I see. It isn't about how he's playing. It's about how he's being. Right? And he managed to touch that woman sitting next to me in a way that most cellists or most musicians actually never do, because they're so focused on playing really, really beautiful. And your attention is on that. And if I could say this, what's next for you is your relationship with the audience and telling the story of this music in such a way that they are touched in spite of your great cello playing. Do you get it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, can you understand that? Because it's such a strange thing to say in a way. You're playing